Yeah.
All right. Before we get into this, I just want to like let you know, I just want to thank you for your time and everything. And I just want to like give you an idea of like what I'm getting into. So I'm friends with RapM. I'm gonna be calling
Oh
him
yeah.
Dylan throughout, just like letting you know that that's who he is. So he won No John's 5, I'm sure you know, and that was a regional in Philadelphia.
Yeah. He beat. Who did he beat?
He beat
Yeah.
Kem, he beat Crudo, he beat Bobby Big Balls, he beat 404
Uh-huh.
Cray.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, he did so many great results, so I forgot like who
Yeah,
who
it's
did
hard to
it.
keep track
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on everything. So I just want to like ask you I'm like half of this interview I'm going to just be asking questions about you, and then the other half I feel like I'm going to try to like relay that into the video because I'm kind of making like a mini documentary. And since you're like the best Luigi in Europe, I would just like love your perspective on like a ton of different things. Like your insight is just like very valuable.
Cool, cool, cool. And do you think so? So the goal is to do more a video. So you record everything,
Yes.
video also.
Yes.
And how long do you think it will take?
For this interview,
Yeah.
it wouldn't take more than an hour.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so just like to ask you questions about yourself. I was just like wondering, where does your tag come from?
So Jared, and it's my last name, Girardin,
Okay.
pronounced with a fake English accent, as you heard. My English accent is not the best,
Yeah.
but so
So,
when I was like 17, I was like doing tricks at the swimming pool, and then I tried to create my own trick, and I call it the Jaridine. Then it became Jaridin as my tag later. I was also in the ganja Rastafari time, and smoking weed is very cool in high school, stuff like that. So
hmm
also Jah, the god of Rasta, of course.
yeah,
Here we go.
that's a really cool story because my tag is Gibbles, and mine is just like my friend would call me Gibble because my name's Gabriel. And then I tried
Oh
making
yeah.
like an Anthers Ladder account, and it was taken, so I just added a Z at the end.
Oh, the Z instead of the Gibble. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, coming from like, since you are in Europe and you travel out to the US sometimes, like, how different is like the vibes and like the culture from competing in your homeland compared to like traveling out to the US? Like, how different is the crowd? How different is like everything that you could describe?
The big difference, the promise, it's very personal, is because I know way more people in the in European scene, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a huge difference just to know people, people cheer way more for me. I can cheer for more people and stuff like that. It's way more, feel like family community in Europe, of course, but it's not. It's mostly because I know people there more. It's hard to me to differentiate this than really the vibe of Europe versus the States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from my gut feeling, I would say that the States are uh, it's a bit more. Yeah, since it's a bit bigger, maybe it's yeah. Then maybe it's the same bias as I told you. Maybe I feel like people are more distant,
Yeah.
or it's more let's go, Nana, and it's less of some very bullshit cheering and funny stuff. But it's
Mm-hmm.
maybe just because I didn't really make big complicity, right, with the scene in US.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you ever feel like the crowd, like whenever you're competing in the US, ever gets to you since it just feels very different and those people usually are not cheering for you?
uh, the thing is, I have a story because I lost to a Falco guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his tag now, but he's from Michigan, and his friend behind backs,
Is it
and I was good.
KGH?
No, 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 no. Way more niche than that.
Okay.
He beat me at Humble 24, and his friend like were saying like every time I lose a stock like oh top 100 my ass and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was pretty aggro. This guy was especially pretty aggro, and yeah, I tweet about it once, and the guy just replied back, "Oh, I didn't know you because it was after I beat Jmook, and I said, oh, that's for the guy who say top and roll my ass, and you say, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were good." Yeah. that's the only thing like, but it was a very special case. Otherwise, then it's pretty chill. I've also sometimes the crew of Luigi's that is uh, with me at majors, or I've like few friends coming from Europe, so then it's pretty chill. I have my little crowd and little friends, and it's all right.
I'm glad that you have that crowd of Luigis. Do you feel like a bond with like the Luigis since you guys are like all playing like a mid tier? Do you feel like it's very nice to like just go to tournaments and you just like have that bond together?
Yeah, 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 of course he had something. We have also Luigi Discord, of course,
Yeah.
and we really try to discuss stuff, and so we talk there. In there, I'm not the most active, but still, it's like the opportunities to meet in real life. It's major, so we try to do a picture every major we go together,
Yeah,
and you find some?
I do have a picture of you and Dylan. He sent it to me before this interview. I'd like to share it with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, at Gomo. Well, yeah, we have also the whole crew at Genesis, at Gomo. Pretty sure, yeah. Gomo 2.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, be another one. The Gomo before that, 34.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we can do.
he was saying whenever before you guys met, you didn't even like know what he looked like. Is that true?
I didn't know how it looked like.
Yeah. Is that true?
No.
No.
No. I mean, no, because I watched some match of him
Okay.
before I met him in real life. No,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, for sure.
And how long have you been playing?
I've been playing since 2013,
2013.
about 12 years, 12 years and a half.
Wow. And whenever you think of like up and coming Luigi's like Misfire and like RapM, does it like ever like give you like perspective of like how long you've been playing, or are you like ever surprised by like the new talents?
So sorry, can you repeat like if I'm surprised about what?
Since you've been playing for a very long time, does it ever surprise you like whenever there's up and coming Luigi's that are like really good, like RapM or Misfire, or like I'd imagine there's some in your own region that I don't know about.
Yeah, we have Madness and South Blandarn. These are the two EGs here.
Hmm.
Besides me. But yeah, being surprised about new Luigi, I feel more about RapM because Eddie Mexico was the best for so long. We have like a bit of curve, bit of abate, bit of Camaster. But Eddie Mexico was still like very like the best for 20 years. I don't know. It's a bit less than that, but it's a very long time. So to have someone that can go above that level is like the real surprise because we don't really know what Luigi is capable of.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have like maybe Plup, we have maybe like those little run. But yeah, I would say I'm mostly surprised because of Rap Monster level and having just newcomer that can reach the same level as Mexico. That's just I'm pretty sure like a lot of people can get to that level. Not to say it's not like cool or what's the word? Um, not that it's not it doesn't impress, right? But it's really like totally possible that a lot of people get the level of Eddie Mexico. I feel like then the level above, then like a rap monster, it's another thing.
Yeah, seeing somebody take like your character Luigi and like go above and beyond of the possibilities that you thought were possible. Does that like inspire you? Do you want to reach that level? Like what are your own goals whenever you see a player like him go above what you thought was originally possible?
So before Rap Monster, like the goal was it always have been for me like step by step goals. So never really aim for a very huge goal. Um, But yeah, I mean, best Luigi in the world was maybe the most realistic goal. I mean, for a Luigi main, because then if you want to be better than best Luigi of the world, then you need to compare yourself to other tiers, characters, and then it's harder. Um, but yeah, so for me, it was the best Luigi in the world. I got that last year, just, with 90 in the world, so that was not crazy, but it was still like a statement for me. And now after it's like just the wild. It's like what's next with Luigi? What can we do? What can we not? And also for me, it was a lot of maybe it's the European kind of way of playing because we need to train maybe more at home, at least at the time before Sleepy. It was more by ourselves, right? So it was more about labbing. It was more about training the punish game. So I think that's what I brought to the table with the chain grabs, especially, and my punish game and in EDGEGUARD more flowcharts. So it's also something that's very different me than Eddie Mexico. And then I thought that could be my thing. It's to be more like punish optimal on my punish and EDGEGUARD and flowchart. And then Rap Monster is like still another beast because he's like very. I feel he's very aggressive. He's very on your face, very quick, and choosing the right mix-up at the right time. What I'm not really doing, I feel like I'm more like I'm waiting the guy is doing a mistake and punish on reaction. I don't really play mix-up as good as he does. And I feel like then Eddie Mexico is just like kind of the hungry box, so very chill, very consistent. Then not very explosive and not very optimal. Not very explosive like Rap Monster, not very optimally punish game and EDGEGUARD as me would say.
Yeah, I feel like all of you have your own strengths. I do hope you understand like how much of an impact you do have, even if like RapM is like rising and everything. I analyze with Dylan a lot, and we like VOD review and stuff. Like I'm a little bit of his coach, and a lot of the stuff we do take, we look for to you for inspiration. Like you're
That's cool.
like your punish game and everything. Like we take that a lot. And there's one thing in particular, you know, the back air edge guards you do on Spacey's side
Oh
V.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
I want to show you a little message chain. So we do have a nickname for you. So I just want you to see the evolution of like how this nickname
Back air
happened.
gimper. Yapper. I'm not a yapper. Where it's coming from?
I give nicknames to a lot of players, so I ended up changing yours, and I would call you Yo Rippler.
Yapper. Okay. What's more for Marth on the other scene? Yapper and yapper. Okay.
This was the origin of like the nickname. And so anytime you do the back air edge guard, or anytime Dylan does the back air edge guard, I always will like yell out, "Yo Rippler, he did it!"
The Rippler. Okay.
So Dylan was really struggling on like edge guarding Spacey's side B, so we were like really working on that. So I just like ended up coming up with a nickname for not only you but also that specific edge guard, and it just like made that whole learning process like really fun for him.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so you also find the save state I shared on the Luigi Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, to train the side B edge
Yeah,
guard.
and also, have you tried out the new Uncle Punch? They have a edge guard trainer on like the top tiers now. Like,
Yeah. No, I did that. I don't remember if I was good for. I think it was all right. No, I was doing it. No, for sure I was doing it. When I was still training, no, for sure. Yep.
yeah, whenever we were at the Fast Falls Hotel, Dylan was like practicing on the Fox edge guard trainer for like an hour
Ah,
straight.
wonderful.
He got
Oh,
really into that. And also one of
yeah,
the things recently I like his ledge dashing, like he would only be like on average he would only be getting like 5 or 6 frames of Galint, and I was just trying to encourage him you should really practice that because it'll help you a lot. And he actually started practicing and he's gotten a lot better at it.
yeah, that's nice. I feel like Ace 5 or 6 is also what I usually get.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, I can get a bit more, but I feel like it's pretty hard. It feels I don't know if it's a Luigi thing or just just like that, but yeah.
I feel like
But
it, yeah.
I'm very glad you try to take my thing and train on the edge guard, for example.
Hmm.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, for sure. You are an inspiration to everybody, even in parts of the world that you didn't expect.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You're welcome. Let me go back to some of my questions, my little note sheet. So whenever since you've been playing for a long time, you've been playing for 12 years, right?
Yeah.
So since you've been playing for so long, like before, I'm just like curious, like how RapM changed like your way on the game. So before he started playing, I'm curious, how far do you believe Luigi as a character could be pushed?
Mm. For me, I thought like the top of Luigi would be top 10 in the world as Luigi. Uh, so end of top 10. I can see Luigi Min being reaching this. More like linked to Club being top 10 with Samus, Axe with Pikachu, Amsa with Yoshi. This tier of even Trund, I think he got ninth. Or it was just a 7 at Evo, but maybe got ninth in the world with a Doc.
Yeah, Shroom was
So
definitely top 10 with Doc in
uh,
2013.
so yeah, for me, like for me, it's logical that Luigi can be also top 10. And when you see Club doing top 8, it was top 8? Yeah, I think it was top
Yeah,
8,
he
right?
got seventh.
Luigi.
No, he got
Uh,
fifth. Plop got fifth at CEO
Fifth,
Dreamland. Yeah.
so I can totally see that. Then having a Luigi main that do like AMSA, like second in the world, uh, I'm not sure about that.
Hmm.
But 10 looks pretty reasonable, I would say.
So whenever Rapim started playing and he like got top 30 for the summer rankings, did that make you feel like Luigi could go higher, or did you feel like this is finally like validation for your thoughts and believing Luigi could get top 10?
Yeah, it's part of the process of validation, oh, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know if I have more to say about
That's
that.
fine. I like that though. So you've always been a Luigi believer.
Um, hmm. I don't know if it's really because like what the argument that I'm telling you is that he can do as good as the high tiers
Hmm.
he is in, right?
Right.
I never believe that he can break the tiers of the mid tiers, right? Of Samus, Pikachu, Yoshi's, even if Yoshi is a bit higher, but so I think I believe as him like as he always has been showed, right, in tier list. I'm not sure I call myself a believer. I'm more a down to ground.
Okay.
Doing
A realistic approach. I like that because
realistic.
I've
Yeah,
talked with
yeah,
some other Luigis and they used to not think Luigi would like be able to get top 10 anymore because they believed, oh yeah, you know, Shroom got top 10 with Doc like 12 years ago. So a character like Luigi, he's like in a similar position. They believe Luigi couldn't get top 10, but you believe that that's just naturally going to happen. He just needed to be pushed.
yeah, yeah. I can see the argument of it was an old time. Then you see Pikachu, then you see Yoshi. You can say, oh, Pikachu. It's I don't think Pikachu is that better than Luigi. Yoshi, yeah, maybe is better than Luigi for sure, but no, I think it's just wasn't the time of Luigi to be good. Maybe because of Luigi mains that is like that are historically, can you say that?
Could you
Luigi
repeat that?
mains have history to be trolls.
Yeah.
Mm. And just yeah, just doing games and stuff like that. So I thought that break a bit the potential of the character, because usually people that take him is just to do misfires and taunts, and then to really push the meta, that's not really what we need. So yeah, that's also what I bring on the table, being very lame, being very on the flowcharty, and not doing very crazy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that a lot of Luigi players they'd pick him not to like be really good with the character, but they pick him to just troll, and they pick him to just like hit funny things in moments in games. I mean, even RapM, he like went for a misfire on Zain, and it ended up working out for him.
Yep. Yeah. No, I know. I love that because he brings the explosiveness also and the crazy thing. I saw him play. I see him playing, and then most of the time I'm like, I would never try something like that. Of course, in free play, of course I would try maybe sometimes, but like doing like the misfire on Zayn, doing the I don't remember also side BH guard on agent.
Hmm.
I would just like shit myself. I would like just grab the ledge, do your savage guard, the Rippler, and not doing that kind of thing. So, a big respect to him of still being very the heat, right? He has the heat. Well, that's great.
Yeah, it feels like he brings like every aspect of Luigi. He brings like a lot of the optimal side that you had presented, and he brings a lot of just like the heat.
Hmm.
And there was one Dylan showed me this that you commented on this edge guard, and this happened at No John's. Here, I got the screenshot.
Uh, on Jude, yeah. But it was not on purpose, right?
It was
I
on
remember
purpose.
it was on purpose. The spot dodge,
Yeah, he wave dash ledge and he
spot
spot
dodge, and
dodge.
then yeah, it's so good. It was crazy. I feel like it's a bit risky because if the Marth angle a bit to be a bit late, lower, then we still grab the ledge before the Luigi. And then it would be tough. It would be tough situation. Like Marth could drop their edge guard. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, it's interesting. Especially in some situation, I was like, that could be very useful. I still don't know if something I would consider too risky or not.
And since we're talking about like edge guarding Marth, I'm just like curious of like your general like ideas of like Luigi's matchups.
Hmm.
It's like versus like what do you think like are his hardest matchups and like what make them hard?
Yeah. Uh, so for most of the time, I think that's still my point of view. I would say that Luigi doesn't have crazy bad matchup. It's usually always around 60-40, but for all top tiers, maybe not before forest climbers. Um, but then there is a matchup like Falco, or I feel that the matchup is hard at a very large level. Your opponent, if he's level 2 or level 8, it's hard. And for against a fox, it's only hard when he's about your level, right? But Falco, it's this situation. Maybe a campy puff, of course, can be also tricky like that, where you need to be very careful at nearly like every level in very early bracket too. Um, but yeah, then Fox, Marth is alright. Captain Falcon could be. Imagine this one could be very hard. I played Philip the AI, and his Captain Falcon is like just make me yeah, I have way more pain against the Falcon than against all the other bots from Philip the AI. Because of the punish game, it's like the only character that have a very good punish game, even if you know how to DI. Because Luigi, we don't need to know how to DI because nobody can combo us. But like Actually, it can, but then you start to DI or even smash the as Luigi, you should be chill. But against Captain Falcon, if the meta continue like it and the Falcon knows really how to combo, oof, could be very tough. And maybe they have a problem with Trif. I guess a lot of people have a problem with Trif. Msa, for example, is the beast of against mid tiers. I feel like. So I could imagine Peach, but maybe it's only Trif. And then I talked with the rap monster telling me, oh, I took some games or it was like pretty doable against Trif in friendlies. Okay, I took maybe 8 games in my life against Trif. Good for you, man. But yeah, so maybe there is like hope, especially maybe in the style of rap monster, because yeah, since I play very careful, maybe against Peach better to have very passive aggressive aggro style. So yeah, I hope I answer about the matchup in
No, that
general.
was great. And about like Dylan playing Trif. So this was at Fast Falls, and
Yeah.
I know it's just friendlies, but he was going almost even with Trif, which I was very impressed with. I watched it. I should have recorded it, to be honest. It would have been very useful to just have. But yeah, there's
Hmm.
even one game where he made a 3 stock comeback on Stadium, and it blew my
Yeah.
mind. Even Trif, like I've never seen him react like this, but he was like when it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know, Trif. I feel like every time I've got some nice thing against Trif, then the next game I get 3 stocks, or worse. So it's always in my mind like, okay, I won, but actually it was not fair because I know it can start to just float camp with a turnip in hand above the platform, and that will be a real Trif in tournaments. So still need to see that. Still need to see that.
Mhm.
If you rap monster against Trif in tournament, to really know if I can believe. But anyway, I already when I saw Amsa being second in the world, when he like barely never beat Trif, maybe beat once out of I don't know 5, 10 sets. I was like, oh, okay, you can be top 2 in the world without beating Trif. So that's chilling. That's big chilling. We can Luigi can still do that. We can still be top 10 without beating Trif. It's all right. Okay.
That's really funny. Yeah, you just have to avoid the opponent. You don't have to learn if you just avoid them in bracket, right?
Yeah. Or you get like one set you lose against Trif. It happens. And then you beat like the top 5, like a Rab Monster. I'm pretty sure you can beat the top 5 players in the world. You beat like 1 or 2, 3 even. You lose to Trif, and then you are top 10. Why not?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the Luigi Peach matchup myself, but I am really excited about how he pushes that matchup because he's from MDVA and our best Peach player moved, but it was Malachi. And if you know
Okay.
anything about Malachi, Malachi does not play like typical and he doesn't play those
Mm.
floaty matchups like very patiently like he should. So Dylan like already like almost going even with Trif and friendlies, I think is like really inspiring just like as a spectator because I see wow, he's like pushing this matchup when he doesn't have much experience in this matchup versus like a top caliber Peach who will actually like play the matchup, be patient, and just like start camping.
Mm-mm. Oh, sorry. It was a question or no?
No, I was just saying
Oh,
my
okay.
thoughts, and
Yeah, 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 yeah.
uh,
Sorry.
I'm just like in general, I'm just like, excited to where he will push like just some of those harder matchups because a lot of people I heard they think like Martha's the hardest Luigi matchup. What do you think about that?
No, no. For me, it's not the case. Remember, I guess Eddie Mexico said that, or maybe he said Marth and Falcon.
Yeah, Eddie
For me,
thinks
for me,
Marth's the worst.
yeah. I mean, playing at Marth doesn't really know the matchup like Koopa Troopa from SoCal, it can make me think, okay, it's actually pretty hard. But still, I feel like the idea of Marth having a fast attack but big window between the moves, and Luigi being very good at just entering at any moment in your face, mixing up with wave dash timing, I feel like it should make sense that it's not that bad. And then Maybe the edge guard. It's better. Of course, it should be better for Marth to edge guard than the other way around. But yeah, I don't think it's like that worse, that bad of a matchup. Um, feel like Falco. I feel like Falcon.
Hold on one second. Sorry to interrupt you. My dog
Yeah, sorry.
needs something. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, okay, no problem.
Sorry about that. My dog somehow got locked in one of my other rooms and was crying.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, I like
Yeah,
that. I
so
like your perspective on the Marth matchup a lot. I especially feel like there's a lot of just like situations where even if you don't perfectly time like a wave dash in versus one of his like walling aerials or his down tilt, I feel like there's just like a lot of CC opportunity too if you get close enough.
yeah, true. No, there's some stuff, of course. And then the edge guard also I can imagine can be pushed a lot. Also the when Marth lands on stage and you can reverse stomp him to a B,
Yeah.
it
Do you
heals really early.
do you think
Run.
there's any like Marth killer applications Luigi could do in the matchup?
I'm not really a believer of mass killer anyway because usually I feel like when you can Marth killer, that means you can also just grab the ledge pretty like just before he can reach it, and it's pretty easy. I feel like the situation when Marth killer is useful, it's actually easy edge guard. In the situation Marth killer is not useful, it's when edge guard is hard because he's pretty high, he has double jump still, a lot of stalling option. So I'm not sure about too much Marth killer. Maybe some Marth killer if we took Marth killer 3.3 whatever, like the let's dash down, maybe something like that. I never really tried that.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
actually labbing that like semi recently, where like
yeah.
a lot of times Luigi wants to grab the ledge so Marth can't double jump to the ledge, right? You just want to like steal the ledge so Marth can't jump
Mhm.
there. And I've noticed like after he burns his double jump and he's like falling, a lot of times what you can do is you can just wave land down and then set up the Marth killer, and then you just need to hit the SDI inputs, and then you can steal
Okay.
ledge from him that way, and then you can just like
Yeah.
ledge dash up B.
Yeah. So that could be something. Now I just try to refresh
Mm.
maybe different way to avoid that. But also the tech when you don't roll but you can still tech.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe thinking about that, but you need to be above 73 or something like that if I recall correctly.
That sounds right.
So that could be also something. But yeah, for the moment, I just try to refresh very with a regular get up. Because then if Mars do earlier B can be on the ground, it's very comfortable. And or do the laser refresh that is just a bit faster. And that's where your edge guard we talked about before, the spot dodge, because sometimes the Mars can react to the ledge dash refresh. That's where we come back, we do spot dodge to prevent the Mars to prevent our refresh, right? That's an application I thought about, the spot dodge Rapunzel did.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. You're already like, I love how you think about the game. You just see something, you're like, okay, how can I incorporate this into like my own flowchart, and like how could I make this work? That's like, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, because usually I know where I have holes in my gameplay, in my flowcharts, right? When I struggle, when it's very hard to cover or not. And then every time I see someone like bringing something, I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly. The what purpose he has, what option does he cover, compared to my flowchart? Is it useful to take it for that? Because also I know like different type, especially for spaces, like the edge guard facing forward instead of facing backward, facing forward but staying on stage, or facing forward but going jumping. And I know like a bit the mix up, like what are the problem of those edge guard and the problem of my edge guard grabbing the ledge. Also, no, grabbing the ledge or short up backer.
Mm-hmm.
It's different stuff. Um, but yeah, it's very important to know all that, because then because I know that like my flowchart has holes, has some problems. If I see that the guy like catch up and understand like where he can go through my back air guard. I already know like the answer to that. I already know, okay, I will not do my back edge guard, I will do the edge guard where I directly grab the ledge and react to side V instead. Stuff like that.
I love your brain process for that. You got a good mind for this game. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So, what should I ask you next? Oh yeah, I just want to like I'm like pretty sure this is correct, but actually, no, I don't want to ask that right now. I'll ask that a little bit later. So you were talking about the Falcon matchup, and you believe that's the hardest, and you're like practicing with Philip and like how strong Falcon's punish game is. Do you believe Luigi's punish game could be pushed in like a direction we haven't quite like seen too much before? Like maybe Luigi can like down throw, like and he can like RTC with like his down smash versus Falcon, since Falcon has like a slower tech roll. Do you think there can be anything pushed there in his combo game?
Actually, yes, we can push it further, of course. I was mostly thinking more about the stomp, because RapM before Matt Taro was maybe the only Luigi's to do really combo with stomps. Now it's like it's nearly common when you see like Luigi's Discord, there is stomp everywhere. Also do way more now since 6 months. I try to play a bit with that to see how useful it is, how people react to the stomp, right? Does they never text? Sometimes they text, because now for the moment nobody texts there. But that's the other thing I want to say. It's the problem is I think people have more room to escape Luigi's combo than we have room to push the punish game further. Unfortunately, I think people are not the best. Maybe at high level it's already the case, but I think they are not the best at comboing Luigi moves. I understand the punish game, and if Luigi start to be very common, then maybe they will catch up. Then I feel like that's what happened against Falcon, especially because Falcon, it looks like we can combo him like a spacey, but actually it's not at all. He can like double jump a lot of the time. It's very, very annoying. You cannot do much actually against a Falcon that knows how to DI just one move. It's already hard to combo. So it's all about edge guarding, but that's fine because Falcon has a shitty recovery. Yeah, that's why my answer. Unfortunately, I don't think it can go in the right direction for us. The more Luigi is known.
Okay. With at least with like Luigi's like stomp capabilities, whenever if they start teching that, for example, at least like if it's like in a platform scenario, if they tech on the platform, you can still follow up on that.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah. But it's still like way more complicated. That right now, like they mistech, you can just fall with impact empty lander B, or just falling with Nair, very chill. But yeah, when we need to start to take shades after that, it will be just one layer harder, of course. And also, if they DI the stomp, like totally on the side plus take roll away, if it's not on platform, then it's very tough. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I really do want to see like a RapM get his run back versus Wizzy, because I feel like he has gotten better at the matchup, and also Wizzy will naturally be more prepared for him in the future. So I'm just like excited to see how that evolves, because I've been trying to like Rap has been like practicing a lot more on like his tech chase game, and instead of just like using up throw, he's like mostly using down throw now, and he's been trying to like RTC in that way and just like be able to combo Falcon more efficiently, and I'm excited to see how that expands, because I was also maybe thinking like in those tech chase scenarios, like what if Luigi like instead of like going for like an RTC down smash, he goes for like he like reacts to the tech roll and he up tilts, or maybe like he might have time to like wave dash and like do an aerial off of it.
Yeah. I can. Actually, yeah, I agree with you that up throw is not very useful against Falcon.
Yeah, because there's a lot of percents that they DI it correctly. There's nothing you can get off of it.
Yeah. I mean, from after 40, 50, you can get a wave dash up tilt. It's alright, and then you can chain grab. But usually, there's platforms, so you can get textures on platform. But yeah, from 0 to, no, from 10 to 45 to 55, let's say, 50. Then down throw is useful. Maybe back throw actually, because some Falcon they don't know that they will get combo if they DI survival DI on back throw. You can get some combo sometimes back throw to with dash down smash with F tilt. Or they go off stage and you just try to put them off stage, and that's all right too. But yeah, as you said, for the tech chase, what's the best if you go to react up tilt? It's the best starting move. Yeah, usually up tilt is pretty good against Falcon. Better than down smash for sure, but still it can DI good in, and then Falcon is annoying. Falcon is
Yeah.
pretty annoying. For me, it's usually you just dare him. If he survival DI on there, usually he can get combo. You shot up there, you waveland, and you full up a pair fair or just directly fair. And if you DI out there, then you have your edge guard that you want, because that's how you take stock in Falcon. Usually I just try to do very easy, quick punish against Falcon, just do there. And combo on survival DI, edge guard on DI out.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm aiming right now, yeah.
Yeah. One of my friends, he describes Luigi F tilt as like a diet chic F tilt.
Mm-hmm.
And we were actually trying like whenever Falcon is just like it's raw neutral, you're both like pretty far away from each other. If you react to like Falcon like jumping at you with like a knee or nair or anything like that, we were trying to see if you could just react to that and do F tilt, and we were getting like a lot of mileage off of that, just using Luigi F tilt as an anti-air versus approaching Falcon.
Totally. You do up angle F tilt?
Yes.
Regular. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think it's great. I'm a big F tilt believer. That's really I use every matchup. I feel like that's one of the best option. Very safe, very chill. So yeah, totally. Also entire down smash against Falcon near. Wave dash back, and maybe he will overshoot and barely hit you. Then you can down smash right before he hits you when he's falling on you with the nair. It's also something I'm trying to do.
Yeah, especially because Luigi's crouch low profile is the first set of Falcon
Yeah, yeah.
there.
But even without the crouch, if you just the start animation is already lowering your body, and the
Mm-hmm.
down smash is hitting pretty high actually, so it can work as an entire. Also use that against Sheik sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I watched the set live, RapM versus Wizrob.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing he could do, if I remember, I said that to him. I think I said that was the thing I said to him. It's like how to cover the tech of Falcon. And I have a save state about that. I don't know if you checked that already.
I have not checked
The,
that.
it's the short up there edge cancel. So if you can really not do anything else, if you can grab the ledge better, if you can do the edge guard while falling and syncing with the fall of the Captain Falcon and do a fair or a bear, usually fair is better there. If you cannot do that, and you will see that the Falcon can back on the ledge and you're on the ground, then you short up, you dare edge cancel at the ledge, and then you buffer shield and a back roll. And so after the back roll, you can usually cover everything Falcon is doing. If he's going back again, you can wave dash F tilt, then this one he can attack again, yeah, that's true. If he's doing instead up B, then you are back and you can like jump at him, full up, and try to cover nearly a lot of drifts. And if he's doing back air, it doesn't do much, and you can just go at him. And if doing air dodge, you can wave dash F tilt to him. So
I'm writing that down actually. That's great.
yeah, I mean, anyway, everything I explained to you is in the save state on the Luigi Discord, the main one with everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
What text
every
channel
like
is that?
sorry,
Where is that in the Luigi Discord?
punch save state sharing in the big melee big Luigi Discord.
Yeah.
Uh, Wait, yeah. Oh yeah. Here against the Falcon, then I do. Um, I use the same save state, but
Mm-hmm.
now I do. But because actually, if the Falcon do double jump late a B, it will grab the back air I'm doing there. So that's why the roll is. I feel better.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote down the roll idea.
Yeah. Then against the same save state, you can just do the back roll and then react to everything. All right.
That's awesome. You're. I'm just impressed by like how well documented you have all this stuff. This is very
Oh,
helpful.
I didn't do that myself.
Oh, you didn't do it?
No. That was
Is this a group
Captain
effort?
Nebula who actually code a little thing where we can like on the Luigi Discord
Mm-hmm.
import stuff like that, and it will like automatically plug the thing in this Excel sheet. So that's community effort.
Yeah, it's very much appreciated. Thank you. Would it be okay if is this like a public resource? Would it be
Oh,
okay if
yeah,
I
it's on
share
the
this with
Luigi
other
Discord.
people? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
totally public. Goal.
Okay, I do have a few last questions with you.
Yeah.
So, I just want to make sure, like, the No John's 5 win that RapM just won. So there is 132 entrants, there is 6 top 30 players, and there is 1 top 10 player. I just want to clarify, is that the largest tournament Luigi has won?
One.
Yes, first place.
Because what other kind of tournament that Luigi won before that?
I know a bait won a regional like many years ago, but in grand finals like HBox went like Falco and Ness, but he did win over like Polish and another top 50 player.
Okay, I never asked this question myself. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause whenever I did a good run, good results, I never won tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he won that many tournaments. I don't remember. He won. I don't think he won like the Smash Sundays at the time. No, beat Mango once. That was like. That is officially the best win. 3G. It's like beating the number one in the world. It was a local, and it was a Sunday, but still, you know. Maybe I don't think he won this tournament. Because then the Smash Sunday, you know, it was with Lucky, with the 2J, with Mango, so with the West Ball, so it was like pretty stacked. I don't
Yeah.
think he won. So yeah, probably it was like the best tournament win for Luigi. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like really inspired to make this video, just for the fact that like I feel like this is the largest tournament Luigi has won, and I just want like clarification from like one of the best Luigis that is the
Yeah.
truth. And I just think this is like a pretty monumental moment for the character and also just Rap Monster as a player, just like a big stepping stone. Just like just a visual result that like
Oh yeah.
Luigi like can win a big event
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Very concrete.
and probably like as you're saying like could definitely like make top 10 in the future.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. As you say, I prefer seeing this as a milestone than the end. of
yeah,
Luigi.
definitely. It's a milestone, it's a stepping
Yeah.
stone, yeah, for sure. So now that like RapM, I know the end of the year rankings hasn't come out, so he could potentially be like ranked a tiny bit higher. I'm not sure how that'll pan out, but like now that he has been ranked top 30 in the world and he's won a really stacked regional with a top 10 player at it, like what do you how do you see like Luigi moving forward? Do you see people like looking at this and being inspired? Do you see people like potentially changing the tier list? I know I did ask a similar question to that earlier, but like with the context of him winning this tournament, do you think that changes anything narratively?
Yeah, maybe Luigi will be one spot above. I don't think it will change much. I don't think much. No.
Okay, I appreciate your
Yeah.
honesty.
No, it's just yeah, maybe Luigi will be above Pikachu once. That will be it. Maybe if really even like Ansa didn't bring Yoshi that high, right? He got second in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi is not like, sometimes people put him at the same level as Peach. Yeah, maybe okay, Luigi can go at that, but that would be like, I cannot imagine he would go higher. But I mean, in the end, like I feel like tier lists are usually they just take like the result of tournament of the three last years, and they do a tier list about with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is much more, a lot of thought about it, the potential of the character and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I think unless Rap Monster or another Luigi do really put through in the world consistently, I don't think Luigi will be very high in the tier list. Mm.
Yeah, and that's completely valid. Okay, I do have one final question for you, and RapM wanted me to ask you this question. So,
Okay.
and I will give you context for why the specific question, but what is your favorite animal?
Oh my. What's my favorite animal? Hola. Get me by surprise there. Let's say it's. I think it's the crocodile.
Crocodile?
You want I tell you why?
Yeah, why? Why?
I think reptile are very cool, and the green. I love the green. It's not really related, by the way. It's just like the green and the eyes, and it's very powerful, and it's like sneaky and calm at the same time. Pretty badass,
I
say.
like that. That's cool. Dylan wanted me to ask you that question because Nikki got asked that question, and his answer was a cockroach. So we were wondering if there's like any, just like what other strange picks can other European players pick? And you picked a
Okay, okay.
crocodile. I think that's a
No,
really
no,
cool
of
answer.
course I could do like Corky and Swerve, but I try to remember like when my childhood, what kind of animal I was like thinking. But yeah, could have gone with like just a dog, because I identify myself as a dog like pretty easily. So very the base, the just something very, what do you say, very simple, right?
Hmm.
Loyal, really chill, friendly. It's great. But yeah,
I think crocodile's an amazing answer. I would have never expected
crocodile
that.
is great.
I think it fits you very well. You know, very sneaky, very calculated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite animal is a sea
Calculated.
lion.
Sea lion, sea lion. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's great. Why is that?
I just think they're funny. Like if I've randomly like a few years ago was getting like a ton of like just content on my phone of just like sea lions. They just like make really funny sounds and just the way they like bob around. I'm just like I identify with that.
What's the difference between sea lion and seals?
Seals
Same
are
or not?
usually they're like in the Arctic region, and sea lions can usually
Okay.
just be like in more broad locations.
Okay. I love whatever seals or sea lions
Yeah, they're
floating
both
in the
great.
water.
Yeah.
When they are just like sitting still with their chubby body.
Yeah. Also, since we're on the topic of just like this whole spreadsheet and everything, I was wondering if I try to lab out a lot of stuff for RapM and just like I usually just like throw stuff at the wall and see like what works, and I feel like I've helped him in some ways. I was wondering like what would be a good place in the Luigi Discord or somewhere else where I could post that information, or if you were like interested in seeing it yourself.
Which informations? The thing you're saying to you coaching rap with?
Yeah, I just like usually just like
Oh.
randomly like blurt out like a ton of stuff, and I'll just like record like some of my ideas, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I was just like wondering if there's a good place to like put that.
Uh, there's we are not very good at Discord problem of archiving, right?
Yeah.
The stuff. But in the Luigi Discord, the main one, there is like all the metagame, labbing, instructional content, right, in the
Yeah.
Melee Meta subgroup of Discord, and in the Luigi Echo Chamber, so like the more higher Luigi skills Discord. People are very invested there, so you can just also it's also a good place. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure your idea will be welcome at a lot of different spots.
Okay. That's great. I thank you. I just want to like really appreciate your time and everything. I hope you do realize like how awesome it is to talk to you and like just how awesome you are to have for like the Luigi community and the Melee community as a whole.
Thank you.
And I hope like the next time you come to the States, like you feel like very welcomed.
Yeah, no, I said no less people, but I feel welcome. It's all good. It's all
Hmm.
good. Oh yeah, and by the way, it's a inside info you have there.
Okay.
You need to not drop it yet. My girlfriend is pregnant 4 months and a half.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
thank you. But so that means that I'm somewhat like I don't know, man. I don't know about Melee now. It's maybe over for me. I don't know.
Okay.
That was the big question.
Hmm.
I will do like an announcement soon because I do like my last tournament before my girls will be born. So it will be in 1 month in Paris. You should do. And at this point, I will do an announcement, something like that I'm like semi-retire or I don't know. That's the problem is that I don't know if the kid is sleeping. Maybe I can still play if the kid's not sleeping. If it's a hard girl to manage though, then I don't know. So yeah,
Yeah.
I know that since this summer in some ways. So I'm yeah semi-retired for that because I know that next year I cannot do huge traveling. Probably not. Maybe in 2 years, maybe in 3 years. Then in 4 years when she will be at school, yeah. But what we'll do in 4 years, what Melee will be in 4 years. So yeah, I'm also happy that you saying that I'm inspiration and that you take some stuff for me for Rap Monster because then if it's the end for me, it's great that it goes somewhere, right?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah,
I
thank
obviously
you
don't
about
know
that.
much about fatherhood. Don't have any kids from me or anything, but I hope everything goes well, and I hope you really enjoy the experience, and I'm sure you will raise a wonderful kid.
Thank
Just
you.
talking to you right now, and you'll figure it out. You'll like balance your life, and you'll figure out if you want to like still play melee or not. But like whatever you
Hopefully.
decide on doing, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you understand like how much you've done for the game.
Okay.
So
Thank you a lot.
if I do see you in the future, that'll be great. And if I don't,
Yeah.
I'm just happy talking to you right now.
Yeah. Thank you a lot.
Okay, and you can let me know whenever you're. This is like public knowledge, and then whenever you're like free for me to like post this interview on YouTube.
Yeah. Do you follow me on Twitter or not?
I should. I can check. Hold on.
I mean, I will announce it on Twitter when
Okay.
I feel like it. So that's where. Uh, oh yeah. What's your video? Is when you wanna finish your video? What's the goal?
My video, I will be like cutting a lot of this like out of context, so
Yeah.
this ending section won't be in the video itself. But my goal is to finish by the end of December, and if that doesn't happen, I'll try to finish it in January, and then
Okay.
this
Okay.
whole interview I can post whenever
Uh-huh.
whenever you announce that information, I can just post it whenever. But
Okay. 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 Oh, so you already also wanna post like just the raw interview somewhere?
yes, if you're fine with
Okay, I
that,
didn't know.
and
I thought you would just.
if there's any sections you want like
No, no,
cut or
no. It's
anything,
it's all good. But then just about this, about the pregnancy, then just wait for the like about in 1 month, something like
okay.
that. If you want to include it, because you can then, and I feel like it's also a nice story that uh yeah, to that what we say about the transfer of knowledge. So yeah, if you're down to wait for 1 month, then you can keep everything
Yeah.
out of this interview. It's no problem for me.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That'll be exciting news in the future.
Yeah, and then for your video in summer, then it's picture, and you also do whatever you want.
Okay,
Um,
and whenever I do release just the RapM winning No Johns 5, I'll tag you in that and I'll like let you know whenever it gets posted. I'm also planning on interviewing a couple of people that were at the tournament, and I'm planning on having an interview with Misfire.
okay, cool, wonderful.
Okay, it was awesome talking with you. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you a lot. I mean, rest of the night
The
before
rest
we
of
go
the
to bed
night,
now.
I hope you sleep well.
Yeah, 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 thank you, and you have a nice day. Thank you a lot for reaching to me.
Yeah, it was
Again.
wonderful talking to you. All right, bye.